Hey folks, it's your girl Tanisha coming to you again. How are you doing? Good. I'm glad. I really am. I'm coming to you because I just left workout. Got my water. You need to drink plenty of that daily if you're trying to work out and lose weight. But anyway, I digress. I'm coming because during the time that I was working out, I had the opportunity to listen to some really good, I hope I'm going the right way. I think I'm going back home. Shoot. I hope I'm not going back home. Am I going back home? I think I am. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together. I'm going the right way. Okay. Cool beans. Anyway, I just spent 2 minutes trying to find where I'm going. But anyway, so I had a good time, good workout, all that good stuff. So while I was working out, I was listening to some channel on YouTube, and it was talking about meditation and how we think, and how we think impacts, just a lot of things. So in particular, it was talking about, the one that I was listening to was talking about stress and worry, and how stress and worry impacts several parts of our life. It can increase your weight. It can lead to mental issues. Stress and worry, all of that stuff is just like so unhealthy. So to make a long story short, what I was listening to was talking about how stress and worry can lead to all kind of chemical reactions in your body, like the increase of cortisol. Cortisol is a chemical, hormone, whatever you want to call it, that causes your body to store fat, like particularly around your belly area. So, I'm like, so having stress and worry contributes to having fat around your belly area? Like, I would have never thought that. I would have never thought that it can contribute to migraines. I would have never thought that stress and worry can contribute to heart issues, strained relationships. Stress and worry basically is nothing more than a manifestation of fear. You fear something's going to happen. Like, a lot of times we get worried and we stress and we have fear about situations that we think are going to happen that never end up happening. And so we just spend all that time worrying about something, stressing about something, thinking about something that never ever happens. Like, when we could have been thinking, talking, feeling, enjoying the right now moment where everything is okay. Because if you think about it, think about your life right now, at this present moment. For the most part, everything is okay. You're not living on the street. You're not without food. You have clothes. You should have heat, air conditioning, all that good stuff. Your children are most likely healthy. You're healthy. So why are we worrying about something that we, one, don't even know is going to happen? Two, we speculate and assume it's going to happen. And three, most likely will never happen. Case in point, like about a few days before Christmas last year, I go to the gas station and my car just stops running. I don't know why. It just stops running. So I get it cranked back up and I was able to make it back home. But once I got home and shut it off, it just stopped all over again. First thing through my mind was that something terrible had happened. Transmission, engine, I'm going to be without a car. How I'm going to get my son back and forth to school. How I'm going to get back and forth to work. My mind just instantly shot to every negative circumstance that could possibly come about. It just automatically went there. Come to find out, it was just a battery cable was loose. And I feel silly now after the fact, but come to find out it was just a battery cable loose. And I just only had to spend $50 to get it fixed. Now Now that was, and I'm talking about, I got scared, I was crying, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything for Christmas, all kind of stuff. Just, it was really stupid when I think about it. I'm not calling myself stupid, but my actions were not the most intelligent of actions. So I say all of this and I tell that story because I was worried about something, I was stressed about something that never even happened. And 9 times out of 10, if you think about it, most of the things that we get worried and stressed about never even happen. They never even happen. And we're sitting here worried, we're sitting here scared, we're sitting here fretting, we're sitting here thinking that we're gonna, experience the worst possible scenario behind whatever's going on right now. And a lot of times it never happens. And I believe I have faith, but that situation showed me that, my faith, I need to come up higher in my faith. I'm not sure what you have faith in. I know what I have faith in, but sometimes we have to just believe a lot more in the fact that there is some supreme being, some I call it God. There's some supreme being, some entity that is truly and utterly interested in, caring for, and concerned with your well-being, my well-being. And many times we have to just trust. And when we come to those bumps in the road, a lot of times we show how we don't trust by the way we act, by the way we get fretful, by the way, we start crying, by the way we start maybe trying to do something illegal to fix the situation. So I just wanted to come and encourage you today to really take a step back and think about, what are you stressing over? What are you worried about? What are you fearful about? And how are these things impacting you? Maybe physically, mentally, emotionally, in your relationships. A lot of men and women divorce because financial issues. Now, mind you, if you have somebody who's just lazy and irresponsible with money, that's totally different than you have 2 hardworking people together and one loses their job and cannot find employment currently, and so then therefore the bills get behind. That's a totally different situation. So in that latter scenario, those 2 people really need to come together, especially if they're married, come together and say, you know what, we're going to make this work. And by making it work, we're going to both trust in God, or our higher being, our higher power, whatever you believe in, that he really cares about us, that he really is concerned about our well-being, that he is really interested in whether things go right or wrong for us. So, when I did this meditation during my workout, I really, really enjoyed it, and I left feeling good, feeling refreshed. I came outside of the mall, because I walk around the mall, and it was like, my eyes were not opened, but I guess I started shifting my perspective about what's important, what's not important, what should I worry about, what should I not worry about. And I thoroughly enjoyed that meditation. So I just wanted to come on here and encourage someone, whoever's listening, whoever has taken the time out to watch this video, to encourage you, to let you know that a lot of the things that you are stressing about currently, a lot of the things that you are thinking about and worried about and fretting about currently are never even going to happen. They're never even going to happen. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be fretful. Don't get to the point to where you're just tearing down relationships that you have because of this situation. There's a scripture that says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. I don't care if you don't believe in the Bible or Christianity. It doesn't matter to me. You have your beliefs, I have mine. But what that's saying is that trouble comes. I don't care if you're a Christian or not. Trouble coming. Someday, some moment, some hour, at some point, on some month of some year, trouble is coming to knock at your door. And it's about how you respond to trouble. It's about, do you give trouble the bigger picture in your life? Do you tell trouble, okay, come on in and have your way? Or do you say, you know what? I'm dealing with this. I'm going to deal with this the best way that I can. I'm going to pray to whomever I pray to. I'm going to leave it in his hands, and I'm going to believe that this thing is going to work out for my good. It's going to work out for my good. I may lose something. I may lose someone. I may have to leave somewhere, but it's going to work out for my good. I mean, I'm talking from a perspective of I've had cars repossessed. I've had homes foreclosed on. I've had one dog die. The other one I had to give him up to animal control. You know, I've had people in my life pass away that I didn't want them to pass away. I've had, you know, I've lost some things. And at those points in times, I could have taken two roads. I could have said, you know what, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to be fearful and fretful, never love again, never buy another house, never buy another car, never acquire any other kind of possession. I'm just going to stay right here in the midst of my pity, throw myself a pity party, and guess what? That's where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. But no, I still went out. I went out when I knew that I had a repossession on my credit, and I went and got a car on my own and still was able to get the car. You know why? Because God knew I needed a car. He knows I need a car. He knows I need a car. Like the car I'm driving right now, it's not a luxury vehicle. It's a 2007 Chrysler Sebring. It's cute. And it works and it serves its purpose. You know, because God knows I need a car. God knows you need a house, a place to stay. He knows you need clothes. He knows you need food. He knows you need food. He knows you need all of those things. And he's going to provide them. He provides them. So I just wanted to come to anyone who is just going through a stressful time, a time where they feel really worried about some things, and to just let you know, God got you. God's got you. Point blank, period. Now, you may or may not believe in God, and that's fine. Again, he still got you. God's existence is not predicated upon who believes in him and who does not believe in him. It's not based on that. So I hope I've encouraged someone. I know I'm riding and looking around because I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and for whatever reason, these people act like sometimes they can't drive. So sometimes you got to drive for yourself and for them. But anyway, I'm coming up on my exit. So I hope I've encouraged someone. I hope I've said something that was meaningful to someone. And I hope I've helped someone, you know, recognize and put this thing called life into perspective. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things that we think matter don't. And a lot of things that we don't think matter. So let's change our perspective for 2016. Now, this was more of a serious vlog, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, sometimes I'm serious. So until next time, doing another makeup video, a makeover, or something, riding around, car vlog, whatever, I don't know. But until next time, this has been your girl Tanisha giving you a big old hug from afar. I would hug you right now, but I can't take my hand off the steering wheel. Anyway, a big old hug from afar. And until next time, bye.